and the homies, and we're here to explain some stuff to y'all. But you know what? Before we officially get started, let's hear some words from a white person.
Welcome to 420 Presents, Pack Theater Presents, Dom Gets Wasted and Explains the War on Drugs. Now, I know this is a comedy channel and Dom is your favorite comedian, he's mine too, but sometimes you have to take the time to learn some shit. The war on drugs is actually a war on black people. It's a war on poor people. It's an excuse to incarcerate or disenfranchise people and continue what amounts to slave labor, with for-profit prisons and laws that take away millions of black people's right to vote. It's racist and evil, and if I'm being completely honest with you, their albums are trash. I know Sun Kil Moon's song, The War on Drugs Can Suck My Cock, was meant as kind of a joke, but come on, does anyone actually like the war on drugs? And it's not just black people that have been negatively affected by the war on drugs. Eldians and Marlevians have been fighting for centuries over drugs. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that injecting Zeke's spinal fluid is a good thing, but maybe instead of wanting to destroy people who are hooked, we offer treatment and compassion instead of derision and punishment. Anyway, I'm gonna keep getting high. Hope you all learned something about the war on drugs today. Bye.
Guys, we did it. Before we get started, hey, it's 420, baby. Celebrate safely, you know what I mean? I want to introduce my guests. We got the homie Winston Carter. Say what's up.
How's it going, y'all? I'm blessed. I'm not stressed. I'm living some country music. Good to see y'all.
He's living his life. I got my cousin, Jenny, from Indianapolis. Say hi.
Yo, what's up? Out here living my best, doing my thing.
She's living her best, doing her thing. We got big homie Brandon Beck. Hey, it's called music, baby. So here's the thing. Last year when quarantine first started, I did a show and I explained La La Land, and it did not go as planned.
Yeah, it was a complete disaster. I think is the word.
But it was such a huge hit that more people wanted more. So now we're gonna talk about the war on drugs. Are we all ready to talk about the war on drugs?
Yeah.
We sure are, Dom.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk about it.
Okay, so basically in the 80s, the government planted crack in black neighborhoods all across the country. This is a fact. Look it up if you don't believe me. They planted crack in the black neighborhoods, and then they had a war on drugs. And essentially, all the war on drugs is a reason to fuck with black people and brown people. It's fucked up. They don't give a shit about drugs, right? Drugs aren't even bad. If you want to do drugs, do drugs. You know, if just because they're illegal, that's not the only reason. That a motherfucker don't want to do drugs, right? So, Winston, what's your problem with the war on drugs?
Huh? My problem with the war on drugs is that not enough people listen to that band, dude. I want people up on that war on drugs life. I want people going to small to medium-sized venues at small to medium-sized cities across our country and seeing my favorite band, the War on Drugs. Listen, I hear where you're coming from. I know that your war on drugs is a big deal, and I'm not trying to talk down or demean it. But I am saying that maybe if people cared more about the war on drugs I love, the indie folk band with 5 members, I think the world would be a little bit easier, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Jenny, what do you have to say about the war on drugs?
I mean, for the most right about the about it because it doesn't make sense that you're upset over something that people don't really have control over. You have brought into our.
Okay. So what
I don't
what-
understand why we're the devils because of something else.
Exactly. So if you're an Eldian, right? What can you do to show that you're just a regular person and that it's not your fault?
I mean, honestly, I have to side with Jaeger on this because I mean, enough is enough. I mean, we gotta fight back eventually, and we gotta put our foot down somewhere. And it's like I'm gonna continue to sit here and just let you keep attacking me, and then all of a sudden it's a problem when I attack back.
So you're telling me that to end the war on drugs, we need to make sure that Eldians can't procreate, so that they all die out. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying that we need procreating. Not that.
You said you was pro Jaeger.
I'm not.
You said you was pro
Talking
Jaeger.
about Zeke. I'm talking about Aaron. Aaron Yeager. Pro Aaron Yeager.
Are y'all talking about Aaron Yeager, the bassoonist from the War on Drugs, the band?
Exactly. So
They're good as fuck,
this
man.
no,
He's so good.
Winston,
Bruh,
I'm
yeah.
glad you brought that up because I want to talk
Bruh.
about the bassoon for a second.
You want to talk
Okay.
about bassoon players? You want to talk about indie
wanna
rock
talk about
bassoon?
bassoon.
Let's get into it.
And you know what? I think Brandon, I think you might want to jump in on this. So the bassoon.
Yeah.
I
My
feel like
my
it's an
biggest
underrated instrument.
my biggest problem with the war on drugs is that the flow of the album is generally pretty good for like the first third of it, but then Bare Naked Ladies drop this song called "The War on Drugs" like 2/3 of the way through the album, and it just brings the whole thing down. Like it had been it's you start the record with Celebrity and then maybe Katie and another postcard, all great, all like really good later Bare Naked Ladies tracks, but then track 8 or track 9 you've suddenly got the War on Drugs, and it's like, bro, don't put a suicide song in the middle of your like slightly funny jokey acoustic album. It's just not a great
So,
look.
Do you feel like that maybe a bassoonist would have helped that album?
Oh, Bare Naked
bassoonalist.
Ladies have always needed a bassoonist, yeah.
A bassoonalist? So if you solo and you play bassoon, you're a bassoonalist.
Yes, the
Fucking-
Bassoon
You know
Naked
what?
Ladies.
I want to hear from everyone because the war on drugs has affected us all, and I myself have seen a bassoonalist in person. I want to hear from everyone. What's your experience with live bassoon?
I've seen it exclusively at multiple indie rock concerts. The War on Drugs celebrating. They were out promoting their album "High on Fire, High on Life," and I thought it was incredible. It's just
That's
amazing.
an album name.
Yeah, "High on Fire, High on Life" by the War on Drugs and their bassoonalists. Eugene Franklin, is that what the yeah, so that's my bassoonalist experience. Oh, I also did minor in bassoonalist at Sarah Lawrence College.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick.
Sorry.
So you minored in bassoonist. What did you major in?
Women's studies.
Women's studies. What was your
Yeah.
favorite class?
I think Suffragettes of Old was my favorite class, which was it was the beginning. It was a sub major like a minor. That's what we call it there. It's very different. It's like how at Harvard whatever. Yeah, but it was it was the first class in the sub minor on historical women's studies, and I decided not to go down that path. I stayed more of a generalist.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Jenny. So when it comes to Eldians, Marleyans, you know, maybe even just like general, you know, monsters and titans and shit. Where do you think the bassoon plays a role into that whole community?
For the we kind of just now even knowing what most stuff even is, we're just now so we're kind of like far behind. However, I'm not really sooner if they
Okay, all right, fair enough. Brandon, so
Yes, sir.
you play music.
Apparently, yeah,
If-
that's what I've been told.
If we got rid of all the bassoons, do you think that we would have a safer America?
Well, we would probably be a little bit more like, we would probably feel a little bit more like Canada, honestly, home of the Bare Naked Ladies, because they have a very tight bassoon control program up there, and it's worked out. Like there's very little bassoon related crime. There's very little bassoon related death up in our great the land of the Great Northern Lights, but it does kind of ruin the flow of the album. Like you feel like in those last couple tracks you want some bassoon, or you want some you know, a little bit of woodwind, or a little
Sure.
bit of
Sure.
brass even, but the record keeps it fully very locked down and acoustic in a very, very Canadian sort of way. But I think if we were more like Canada, that'd be great. So yeah.
I actually I have an uncle who was born in Canada, grew up there, but moved here because he did not like the way they were dealing with bassoons up there. He was like,
Yeah.
I need one. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
And I
it's
lived
just,
down
it's like,
in
let me have
Idaho.
my liberty, please.
Yeah, he still wanted to be near the Rockies, but wanted to have his bassoon.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
Okay, so what do you guys think about bassoon control? I think that we need to, personally, I think that we could do a bassoon buyback program, and kind of get rid of it.
1-877 bassoons for kids.
You think that we can make that work? Yes or no?
I think that's a huge mistake.
Why is that? Why do
I
you think
think
it's
it's
a
an enormous.
mistake?
All right, so here's why I think your buyback program is a bad idea. All right, 'cause here's the deal, man. If bassoon players have bassoons, then everybody needs to have a bassoon. Do you understand? Do you get it?
I would rather have a good guy with a bassoon with a bad guy with a bassoon than just no bassoons.
I would argue.
And I don't want to get called out for saying that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just being honest.
I don't think anyone needs a bassoon. Okay.
No, but if
We
I
have
need a
trumpets,
good guy
we
to
have
play the
saxophone.
opposite tone, like noise canceling headphones, and he blocks out the bad guy with the bassoon. Otherwise, it's just bad bassoon tones.
Yeah.
You understand?
I don't know. It sounds weird to me. It sounds weird to me. I don't think that it's something that. Here's the thing. We have better instruments than bassoon.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa.
Hear me out.
Whoa.
Hear me out. Are you guys familiar with the bass guitar?
Yeah, that's a better instrument.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a better instrument.
Are you familiar with the trumpet?
Yeah. I actually say the bass guitar would probably be the best. So
Bass guitars are pretty good. I've got one.
These guitars
Right
are
here.
great. Yeah, let's see that bass. Let's see that bass. Tom's build up for a big point. So let's see that bass for a minute. I don't personally care for the trumpet most of the time. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're very
I am?
right.
Okay, good. I think if I am on a desert prairie, if you will, or maybe some kind of, I feel like if I was on a ship, I would want a good trumpet, but I don't want trumpet in the middle of like a rock song. I used to, but now, ugh.
What about saxophone though? Like how do you feel about like a Clarence Clemens dropping in?
So I love a big saxophone solo dropped in, but I also like expressive use of the saxophone, like on a Bon Iver track. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
like get that. What is it? The soprano? Not, what's the lowest one? Bass. Get yourself a bass sax and or like a little. It's, once again, nautical. I think I might like ships, and I like all music on a ship. There we go. Come on, give it to me. Ooh, all right. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here.
Now, see, talking about ships, like we could definitely be playing this on our way, destroying Marley, and just really ending this whole Attack on Titan war. Like we could be really on our way to doing something with that whole bass just playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like we really about to set it
Actually,
off out here.
okay, imagine if you were talking to someone who had never heard of who had never watched Attack on Titan. They had heard of it, and also was like higher than they've been in a year. What's like the 2-second sum up of Attack on Titan?
The 2-second sum up of
Sentence. It could be run on sentences. But also, just keep in mind, this person is blazed to the dome and literally almost fell over sitting in a chair just now. So, if that person, if they're out there.
If they're out there, okay.
Yes.
If they out there, the best thing I could probably describe it in 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll give you the things I know. I know there's giants that are skinless, and I know there's like cool rocket belts, pants. Is it rocket pants? So imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have that base level of knowledge.
Okay.
And a pilot where your mom gets eaten.
Oh, see, that's new knowledge to me. You have to include that. That has to be included.
Okay. Flying cannibalistic war.
All right, I'm in. Let's talk, okay, cool. Now, let's talk about how the war on drugs is happening. All right, so.
Well, the first season finale of Attack on Titan had a lot of really good. The music in it was great, but it honestly probably would have been better if it had included the War on Drugs by
I watched
Bernie
the cat shit behind you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
No, I love it. No, I'm just, no. Oh, ran away. So wait. So
Where on earth did Dom go?
Dom has ascended to a second level. Also, I'm not entirely sure, but I think
Bro,
very much
he's in the
taken
pocket dimension with Emir. That's
No, I think he's in a Black Hawk helicopter.
He's just been
as
absorbed
the
into the
Pakistan.
chat.
He's Dom got picked up by the government. That's the last we'll see of Dom.
Boy.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the sound for it. That's it.
See, he was talking too much and then got kicked out.
Yep. So for me,
he was sharing too much classified.
yeah, Dom. You guys didn't hear that click on when we started this call? I heard a little click, and I was like, "That's them. That's the NSA turning it on."
Bruh.
This is like the zaniest
Listening in.
death march. Boom.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully he.
It's just reminds me of say little, walk hard. But yeah. Also, just for anyone watching, remember to Venmo, the Pack Theater.
Pack
It's about-
420.
you remember
At Pack
Pack
420.
420. At Pack 420, and you're gonna help out unfairly incarcerated tree-related offenses. Donate big if you're enjoying this content. So the war on drugs, these guys, I think, are the real war on drugs. I think we already beat the other war on drugs. But these guys, they're what's happening now. They're around. I want to get your opinions on it. Do you agree or not?
I do agree with you that the war on drugs exists. The band, the war on drugs, they
And this
are
one.
real. They exist. But that's
Oh, you're not a
That's-
fan?
why would
Explain to
you
me.
why would
Now,
you do that to a
pretend-
reverb pedal? Why would you do that to a reverb pedal?
That I'm, I don't know, some on the upper end of middle age, comedian, high to the dome, doesn't actually know anything about the band The War on Drugs. What would you say are the reasons not to listen to them?
Well, I think it would probably have to be that I didn't listen to the War on Drugs until 2 hours before this show. They were such a non-entity of a band of just like, oh yeah, War on Drugs, all right. And like, I listened to some of their stuff, and it's all just that very like middle of the 2010s, like shimmery reverb over a kind of bouncy dance beat that just with like a
So fun music? It sounds like you're describing fun music.
with like a long hair guy going like with a lot of reverb on his voice too, and it's like I don't need that.
So like band horses?
Yeah, I don't,
What band would you,
I
for
don't-
somebody
I
who
don't-
doesn't know about them, like
Yeah.
what
And
band
if these people are really high, and
compare
don't know
them
anything.
to?
Also, I
Okay,
just want to say real quick, I'm gonna party with ice cream cone when all this shit is over. We're gonna party. It's gonna happen.
You know, I mean, like you can do a War on Drugs song. All you have to do is go like,
That's the best thing you played tonight. What are you talking about? That's the most beautiful thing in the world.
but then some guy's like,
Sounds great. Is he talking about how depressed he is? Is he talking about how life is hard even when you're what? Is that what he's
Yeah.
saying? Is that his lyrics? Ooh.
and then
I
there's
love
also there's generally often like a in whatever chord progression they play like a weirdly out of tune note like.
Oh, that sounds great. I love this. It's a little surprising. Ooh, it's fixing me a little bit. Oh, a little stinger. I like it. Great.
It's like,
Yeah.
See,
Slow
but see,
down
I
and
just
everything.
pulled a Weird
Ooh.
Al writing a better Devo song than Devo by writing a better War on Drugs song than the War on Drugs.
Okay. Guys, I got a sneak message from our man who it turns out has been disappeared by the FBI.
oh my gosh.
Through a messenger pigeon. An honest
He
little
done got
message.
snatched?
No, he is gone. He put it. He is on
Oh.
roads no one knows exist, and
Oh,
it
boy.
scared me. And I just got this message, so I just want to let everyone know. Hashtag free Dom. Hashtag get him.
Freedom.
Yeah, they're confusing hashtags. One's hashtag free Dom, one's hashtag get him. We're kind of both sides of this thing over here. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, if you wanna
are
get
we
it up-
for or against Dom in this situation? I know we're against the War on Drugs, but I'm not sure if we're for or against Dom right now.
This show's official opinion is that we want you to have the choice to choose what you want. We are Pepsiing the selection. We are not going to take a stand. So
We're gonna be
hashtag
Taylor
free
Swift about
Dom. Hashtag get 'em. That's GET. Yeah. That's it.
You know, I suppose he's my cousin. I should be for him, and I should be wanting to go get him.
yeah, there you
That
go,
sounds
there
like
you go.
effort.
There we go. All right, that's one hashtag go get 'em. Yeah.
Hashtag go get Dom.
Hashtag go get Dom. Hashtag Never mind. I am not playing this game. If I was incredibly high, I would not be playing that game. So, Brandon Beck, let me ask you a serious question.
Yes.
Are you a Bare Naked Ladies fan, and are you okay saying you're a Bare Naked Ladies fan?
I am, and I am okay saying that out loud and publicly because it's harder to say you're a Fish fan out loud and publicly than a BNL fan, because I think there's a general cultural understanding of the Bare Naked Ladies that is generally more positive than the cultural understanding of Fish. Like a lot of, like, everybody's heard 1 week or If I Had $1 Million, and like, yeah, sure, all right, but like they don't make people actively angry the way Fish does, and so I've got no problem saying that.
I'm gonna say this: you saying BNL fan really pushed it over. I was like, oh no, he listens. He owns a shirt. Or two.
I've seen BNL probably 4 or 5 times.
So I got a
My wife
question.
is a bigger Bare Naked Ladies fan than I am.
Jack. Oh, he's wearing.
Yo.
Oh shit, he's in his.
Yo,
was
you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna
No.
believe this. Peep this, right? So I'm sitting there minding my own business. I'm trying to teach the people about the war on drugs. The FBI showed up at my house. FBI showed up at my house and was like, boy, what the fuck are you talking about? So I look at him, I'm like, excuse me, you can't see me, but I'm pushing my hand out like, motherfucker, don't touch me. Back up. I'm like, excuse me, punk. I'm out here trying to teach the community about the war on drugs, about what you motherfuckers are fucking with. All right? Your song suck, okay? Okay? And I don't agree with Aaron or Zeke Yeager. I think they both wrong. Let's talk about that. Broken glass everywhere.
Tom, it's cool to get
Saying-
a good view of what your phone sees while you fall asleep every night. This is what I imagine you say to yourself every single night.
Yeah, that's how I hype myself up.
Yeah, that's it. That you go to sleep mad and you wake up more mad.
Yeah, I'll wake up like, motherfucker, what was I mad about last night? Just pissed. But yeah, the FBI showed up at the crib, talking strong. I'm like, nah, brothers, get out of here with that.
Well, we're happy to have you back. This
I'm
is
back.
shifted into the but let's get it back on track. So John, why don't you give us some? We need your final thoughts on some shit. I think we need to know.
All right.
I don't know what
What were y'all talking about before I could get back on?
I've been taking. We were just in the middle of a Bare Naked Ladies intense chat about whether or not it is okay to be a fan of theirs, if it's nerve-wracking, what's better or worse, Bare Naked Lady fan or Fish fan?
What's worse, a Bare Naked Ladies fan or a Fish fan?
Yep.
And keep in mind, you're looking at both of them.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hit y'all with a fact. Y'all ready? Fish ain't got no songs that anybody knows.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
a Fish fan is worse than a Bare Naked Ladies fan, hands down. That's a fact, baby. And a Ben Folds fan is better than both of them. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Now, what about Ben Folds himself? Is Ben Folds better than a Ben Folds fan at those two in comparison to the Bare Naked Ladies?
Is Ben Folds better than his fans?
I've
Is
got a
Ben,
good
Fol-
Ben
is
Folds
Ben Fo-
story.
compared to the Bare Naked Ladies? Is Ben Folds better, or are Ben Folds fans better
It goes like this.
in comparison to the Bare Naked Ladies? The
No,
music
I
of Ben
think-
Folds
I think I get your
versus
question.
his fan community.
I think I get your question. So here's
Yeah.
how it goes. Ben Folds is at the top. Ben Folds fans. Bare Naked Ladies fans. Bare Naked Ladies. Fish fans.
And now, where do you stand?
Notice. You can't even see my hands.
Now, within Bare Naked Ladies itself, where do you fall on the Stephen Page in or out line? Do you like
I
it when
like
it's
the-
both of them, or is it better when it's just the one guy?
I like the fat dude.
Yeah, the fat dude. Yeah, he was a good one.
Okay, so my biggest
Yeah.
question is about to like everybody's feelings. Does Bare Naked Lady have to do with like a female Titan? Like, is there anybody in there named Annie or anything like that?
I do have an answer for that. I do have an answer for that.
Yo, what's happening?
I'm not a huge Bare Naked Ladies fan, but I do know that before Annie Lionheart became the female Titan, the bassoon player for the Bare Naked Ladies, before they got signed to a major label, when they were just doing like local indie shows,
Yeah.
she is an Eldian, and she was a Titan. She was not the original female Titan, obviously, but she was the Titan right before Annie Lionheart.
That
Oh,
story
sad.
is what the fight in 1 week is about.
Yeah, 1 week is
Oh.
essentially the 5th season of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, with all the fascist undertones.
Yeah,
Fascist
Oh.
Undertones was the War on Drugs' first band name. It is, so weird how everything's coming full circle.
yeah, that shit is perfect.
Yeah.
That's kind of what got me into him, and that's what
I was
That's
gonna
what
play
makes
some
me
steel drums.
man.
I realized in our talking about this, I have actually seen both Ben Folds and Bare Naked Ladies live in the same stadium, but on different days.
I saw both of them together on the same bill with
Wait,
with Guster.
what year was that?
That would have been either
all motherfuckers who
2012
talking
or
about old shit.
2013, because I was in Brooklyn at the time.
2013? Okay.
2012 or 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
I
Ben
saw-
Folds 5 specifically.
Oh, I saw Good Tentacle both playing
The abortion
in
band.
Oklahoma, and it was
Yes.
nuts. I do know that Ben Folds, I've heard from multiple people who've met him, is a cool dude, but also there's so many Bare Naked Ladies that one of them has to be great, right? That many
Yeah.
dudes, one of them has to be good. One. What do you guys think it's like to be the worst Bare Naked Lady, like the shitty one?
The shitty one, probably the drummer.
You think the drummer? I think Glass's singer. I think he's
Oh.
the shitty guy.
He is. He
Is he?
he
I fucking
he
knew
got there was a chunk of time when they had released a kids album. They were sort of trying to do the They Might Be Giants thing of putting out
It's called If I Had a Million Doll Hairs. Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard that album.
Yeah, they put out a record called Snack Time, and we're gonna be on this like big Disney like live music tour for like kids rock and roll thing. That then Stephen Page got busted for cocaine and horse.
Which one is Stephen Page?
He's the
Black
glasses
singer?
one. He's
Oh,
the glasses.
He's the glasses one.
He's the
He's the
glasses
guy
one.
behind you. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's glasses
Well,
one.
I
That's
knew it.
Stephen Page. And then the other one next to him, that's Ed. He's the chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
Yeah.
He's that guy. This is my accordion.
First of all, thanks for getting us tagged with the issue for singing that lyric. Second of all,
Not my problem.
I always, and speaking as what I would call an more attractive than his weight fat man. It's always more attractive than the weight fat man. His bands are the most problematic ones. It's just the truth. It's always got to be that way.
I think it's up to you, Winston, to change that perception.
Oh, I'm doing my best. I'm out here on these streets. I'm doing good works. I serve a lot of Polacks here and there. I serve Polish people when I'm out and about. So yeah, I'm doing my best.
Yeah, you got to do what you can to let these motherfuckers know what's hot on the street.
I gotta learn up if a word I just said is a slur. I just thought it was the name.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a question for everybody. All right.
What's up?
So let's say that we just legalize drugs, right? That's what I think we should do. What do you think would happen if the war on drugs were to just end and it was just cool?
I think it'd be the right time,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. No song needs to be more than about 3.5 minutes, especially a suicide song.
I feel like for the most part, everybody would just pretty much be free to do their own thing and just live their own life instead of worrying about who's LDN, who's Mar, and who's who. And we can all just be chilling, live our life. We just make sure that we cool.
All right. What if you part of the Leaf Village, right? And Orochimaru shows up and he's like, bro, I got you. I can show you the way. But Orochimaru is bad, right? Should we ban Orochimaru?
Well,
Orochimaru's Hello Kitty's friend, right?
No.
Well, see, then we're no longer talking about a war on drugs. We're talking about pedophilism.
Oh, that is pedophilism. Is my favorite War on Drugs album.
Yeah, pedophilism.
Okay, pedophilism is their best album. Oh my god. Oh, come water, come night.
If you move to a new neighborhood, you have to tell them you're a pedophile.
Yeah. I just want to let everyone remember, donate at Pack 420. Get some motherfuckers out of prison for some bullshit.
Fuck yeah, we're $10 away from $250. And here's the thing. I'm gonna be real for a second. LDNs, Marlians, it don't matter. There are black people who are in jail for fucking bullshit. Like drug charges, right? And now you got white people who are like, I own a weed shop. If weed is legal and y'all motherfuckers can go buy gummy bears and shit, then all those black people who got hit with bullshit drug charges back in the 80s, back in the motherfucking war on drugs, that shit needs to stop. So let's raise some money to make that not a thing anymore.
I am so happy you are not our best communicator about this topic. Because if you were, we'd be fucked. I
just communicated in such a way that we just raised, I want to officially announce we raised $10 million in the last 4 seconds.
We did not. Someone still send us $10. That would be really great.
Or $10. That'll be fine too.
We're gonna get $10. I'll match the first $10. Donate right here. I'm matching it. These guys are the $2 a piece. They're paying.
You know what? And you know what? If Winston's gonna match that first $10, I'll match the second $10. If we can get $20, I'll throw in $20.
If you only donate 21, it'll be me donating 10, Doc donating 1. So give us that $20.
So make sure that you donate the full amount. Yeah, don't be cheap. Donate the full
let him
amount.
off the hook.
Oh, my dad just messaged me said sending you $20. So I'm gonna match that. So we got $40 to donate.
I thought he was sending you $20 to cover your part and buy you dinner tomorrow. That's what I thought.
Maybe we'll see.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Pack 120, donate to it.
I know my son broke as fuck.
He donated to you like he knows how much the combo you like at McDonald's costs, and he's like, all right, I don't want you to spend on nothing else.
Hey,
Uncle said that ass struggling out here.
Trying to do me dirty.
Yeah.
I'm out here trying to help this community.
It's your daddy.
Hey, Jenny. Text Uncle Mike. Tell that nigga to donate.
Look, you need to donate. He at work right now.
Hey. Tell Karen K. I know she watching. Tell her to Karen to donate.
Yo, y'all need to donate out here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it out.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Bringing us a $352.40.
What happened? All right.
Drugs, my man. Look, if you get drunk enough and high enough, it don't matter.
This is my I'm seeing y'all.
Okay. So here's the deal. We only got a few more minutes left, right?
Yeah.
And my internet just barely started working, so.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna stay on my phone.
You know what I'm really happy about is that you used your green screen for this. I think it's been a very instrumental part of the evening. You, of everyone, have made the least use of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves your high concept, complicated comedy.
Yeah. This is perfect.
That's my thing, right?
Yeah.
You guys get it?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing.
Entertainment, baby.
So here's the thing. Here's what's happening. And you know what? I could jump back onto my computer, but I'm not. So I want y'all to know this. And then we can do like a quick everybody say their final statements. My final statement is this. Hey, I don't do drugs, but beer is a drug. Hey, my dad sent me $30 instead of $20. So now I gotta send 60.
Yeah. Every time you send you money.
See,
I love
gang
this.
gang.
Yeah.
This
I love
nigga
it.
is
He's
out of
digging you a
control.
hole. He's trying to be nice and it's digging you a hole.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, bro, chill out. Chill the fuck out.
I'm gonna send you $1,000 today from your dad and just ruin your life.
I know. He got it. I don't. I don't got $1,000 to match. But you know what? Thank you. All right. So here's the deal. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's 420, but we are raising money, and I think it's a good cause. And if you can, donate. Tell your friends to donate. We having a good time. And I want everybody to know that the war on drugs is bad. And the one thing that I do know about Nancy Reagan is that she is terrible, and Ronald Reagan was terrible. And if you want to get high, get high. Who gives a fuck? Winston, what you got?
Oh, let me follow up that opus. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. You just essentially gave a high schooler's answer machine as your goodbye from the thing. Yeah, y'all, thank you so much for everyone who donated. I'm gonna go put that money in the bucket. We're gonna keep raising money for a good goddamn cause. And the War on Drugs, the band is probably fine. I have no idea. They look boring. I can say that. They look boring.
They are boring. Jenny, what you got?
So much from my closing statement is just, I've been following Attack on Titan for almost over half a decade. I've been with Aaron since day one. I'ma die with Aaron. So, gang till death. And please donate. And thank you for helping out with our cause.
Look, I haven't read the manga, but I'm caught up on the anime. Still Team Eren Yeager.
Still Team Eren Yeager, bro. When you catch up with the manga, you'll see. And I had a feeling he was going to
Bro, I'm anime only.
He Lelouch's the fuck out of me.
Anime only.
You'll see.
All right, we'll see. Brandon, what you got?
Yeah, I think the War on Drugs is a solid addition to the Bare Naked Ladies early 2000s catalog that doesn't get lost in attempting to find another like jokey hit, and it's just like an honest song about a complicated thing, but it's not placed well in the album.
All right, fair enough. You know what? I got to do a show with 3 of my favorite people. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys next year for Dom Gets Wasted and explains the plot of something else.
This looks like you won a raffle in prison, and this was the prize.
Yeah.
Signing off.
I had
Sorry,
a
Tom.
million doms.
Get him out, Jonas.
Peace out.